The night is finally here. We are here at our first ever Halloween Horror Nights. This was such a long time coming. I feel like we've been following the progress for weeks and weeks now, and it's finally here. We're here.
I can't believe we're here. I'm so excited, but I'm so nervous at the same time. We're really excited to show you guys everything.
Yeah, and not gonna lie, I am very nervous, but we're gonna have a lot of fun. We did purchase Express, so we are gonna be able to utilize, hopefully, some faster lines tonight and get a lot of it done. So let's not waste any more time. Let's head inside into the fog and experience Halloween Horror Nights 31.
Kill this one!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh boy, here we go. The night is here. Everyone's heading inside. It's just after the start of the event, so we're not doing stay and scream or anything, but let's not waste any more time and let's head in. We're about to head into the fog. Are you ready?
I already hear chainsaws. I don't like that.
Oh, here we go. The pumpkin lord's already here.
I extend my grabbing vines and grow Halloween.
Oh, it's farting. Just went through our first scare zone. That was really cool. It's also nice to see all the costumes and everything in the daylight. Obviously it gets spookier as the night goes on. That was awesome. So we are making our way over towards Sweet Revenge now, which is the second scare zone you're gonna hit if you follow the same path. And we did buy Express tonight, and we also did get Frequent Fear, so we don't need to rush to do everything. But I'm very excited to just kind of be here, get through all the houses, and soak in all the atmosphere. We did buy the plaque in the tribute store if you saw our last video. I sent the thing in a few days ago, the photo, so I'm not sure if it's out yet, but we're gonna hop in the tribute store and see if our plaque is out on display. So we're not in the tribute store yet.
I know, soon. I hope it would be soon. We sent our picture like, I don't know what, over the weekend, so
yeah, it's only been a few days.
Any day now, and we'll be back, so we'll have to keep checking.
We're venturing out into Sweet Revenge, the first scare zone. Oh no. Oh no. She must be looking for her child. Her child must have eaten the candy.
I feel like I probably would have been casted as one of the kids if I was gonna be a scare actor this year.
We came here so many times for updates, and we never knew what was covered up. And it turns out, it's heads. Heads as on a stick as lollipops? Oh my gosh. Ew, look at these guts. Oh my gosh. And it was a body. He crashed right into the tent. Oh no. Look at these amazing parade floats. That is awesome. We didn't get to see these out and about during the day, but these are so cool. Oh no, and those are the parents, I think the parents that were killed in the movie theater. Oh my gosh. Ugh, so gory.
That's disgusting. I don't like gory stuff. We keep hearing screams, and I thought it was people getting scared, but I think it's the sounds coming from up above.
Yeah, they play sounds coming out of the windows in the buildings. So Sweet Revenge is really cool. The sets and the props in there were awesome. The parade floats, amazing. So excited to see it when it's kind of in its full element at night with all the fog, and they really actually can scare you. But we're gonna head over towards San Francisco and go towards the Conjure the Dark. Now we're heading into Conjure the Dark. There's people popping out of these boo holes, so we've got to keep our head on a swivel.
Plain sight. My watched on the ravages. Guard the gateways of our dimension, my loyal.
So the makeup and the costumes in the Conjure the Dark Scare Zone was so cool. Like, they did a really good job with the makeup.
Halloween Horror Nights has a ton of exclusive food items and drink items and treats. We'll try some of those probably tonight, but we will be doing a separate video just on the food. So we'll come here one night and just try food and drinks. So we are gonna jump in. Our first house of the night is gonna be Universal Monsters Legends Collide. It is a 15-minute standby wait. Like I said, we do have Express, but you can only use it once per house. So since it has such a short wait, we're gonna use the standby line. And just a heads up, we are not able to film in any of the houses tonight, so we are gonna go through the house, and then when we come out, we'll give you our thoughts on each and every one of them. And here we go, our first house, Universal Monsters Legends Collide. Let's do it.
We survived our first house.
First ever house, Universal Monsters. I actually really loved it.
Yeah, and we both got scared. There was some jump scares.
There was some good scares in there.
Yeah.
I think if you're a Halloween Horror Nights veteran, you won't find it too scary, but the set design in there was incredible.
Yeah, it also smelled good at one part.
Yeah.
I don't know what it smelled like, but yeah,
it was really good.
Cool.
And we didn't use our Express because the wait time was only about 15 minutes. It was posted. We ended up waiting about 25, but a lot of fun in that house. The set design was super impressive.
Yeah, and Dracula won tonight.
And Dracula won tonight. They changed the winner each and every week. Tonight, this week, it's going to be Dracula. So I think the second house that we're going to do now is the Weeknd After Hours Nightmare, because that's right over here, and we'll probably use our Express for that. Here we go. We are just a few steps away from going into the Weeknd After Hours Nightmare, and it's a vibe out here. We got the Weeknd's music bumping. I feel like we're just going to be dancing our way through this house. All right, house number 2 is in the books. We did the Weeknd After Hours Nightmare. A lot of fun. I have to say, I was kind of like vibing throughout the house.
That was a fun house. There were some jump scares though. There was one in particular that really got us. Like after you go through, like,
spoiler alert, by the way.
Yeah, after you go through one of the like things that you have to push apart, there's someone that looks exactly like the wallpaper behind them and came right at us, and we both like jumped back.
That got us really good.
But that was like overall like a fun house.
Yeah, and the theming was like really good because it kind of felt like you walked right into the Weeknd's music videos.
Yeah.
So they did a really good job on the house. Scare level, probably like, what, 4 or 5 out of 10?
Yeah.
Not too scary, a couple jump scares, but the theming was really cool.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, and we're not going to rank the houses as we go because they're going to change throughout the night because we're going to try to get through all 10 of them. But if I did have to rank them, I will say I think Universal Monsters ahead of the Weeknd for me right now at least.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're gonna keep on going through, and we'll let you know along the way. So let's go. Heading into the Scarecrow Scare Zone now.
Oh my god, it's so foggy.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. It's so foggy. Ooh, corn. I'll take some corn. I'll take corn. And look how amazing this looks. Mel's Drive-In has become Mel's Die-In. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing with all the fog around it. I've seen this in so many photos over the years. It's so cool to be here and actually see it in person.
So if you guys are nervous about coming, I'm gonna give you a tip right now that really helped me tonight. I bought these high fidelity earplugs from Amazon. They're the kind that you wear at like concerts or musicians wear that like filters out the noise. You can still hear when you're wearing them, but it just like filters out the noise and makes it more quiet. So in the houses, I would wear these to block out some of the noise because half of what's scary is like because it's so loud. Obviously I still got scared when they would jump out, but I thought these really helped me a lot. So I would highly suggest them.
And we are heading into Graveyard Deadly Unrest. This one looks so spooky and foggy.
So far.
Yeah.
I feel like there was a lot of scare actors in there, and it was just like dark and eerie. I liked that one a lot.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Now, that was only the second one we walked through at night.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make our way back over
all
again.
the other ones, yeah.
Yep. So we made our way back towards the front of the park in our next house. is going to be Spirits of the Coven. 35-minute wait right now at about 9 p.m. We're going to use Express. Okay, so we just went through our third house of the night, and it was Spirits of the Coven. Kind of at the bottom of my list of the houses so far.
Yeah.
Wasn't really too scary. I would say like on a scale of 1 to 10, you're probably looking at like a 3.
Yeah, we didn't get that many jump scares in there, but the sets were really cool.
Yeah.
Like they always do a fantastic job with that. But yeah, I feel like we didn't get as scared in them.
Yeah, and that one, it was just kind of like fun to be in. It was like a 1920s atmosphere, a bar, you had like flapper witches. So that was cool, but would it be a house that I would repeat? Probably not. So maybe it has a short wait when we come back one of the nights in the future, but I probably would never wait more than 15 minutes for this house.
Yeah,
But again, the set design was really, really good. And we got 3 houses done so far with Express.
Yeah.
We saw basically all the scare zones. We're moving right along. And check this out, over here by Jimmy Fallon, the Pumpkin Lord has spread his vines all over the New York Public Library facade. That is amazing. I just love the atmosphere of HHN. And I have to say, the food booths look really, really good at night, all lit up. As you guys know, we were following the progress and construction for weeks and weeks now. So it's really, really neat to kind of see these come together. And they look awesome at nighttime all lit up. So we are trying our first HHN treat of the night. It is a Horror Night staple. It's the Twisted Tater. We decided to get the garlic parmesan one. They had some more adventurous ones, but we did eat before we came, so we just wanted to try a couple of things.
We've had Twisted Taters in the past,
Yeah.
but I don't remember what flavor we had. I don't think we had garlic parmesan.
I don't think so, and I believe we had it during Mardi Gras.
We did, yeah.
All right, let's see how it is.
see. That first bite, I feel like there's like no seasoning. Like I see it sprinkled on the bottom, but it's not actually on the potato. So I'd like dip this one in. Okay, yeah. You kind of have to like dip it in the bottom because they probably just sprinkle it on top and it probably just falls off of the potatoes. If you do like pull it off and dip it on the bottom, it has good flavor, but if you just eat it like this, it's just potatoes.
Let's give these a try. I personally am not the biggest fan of the Twisted Tater. I think I've said that in other videos. I think they're just a little bit overrated, but we'll try these ones out this year. Maybe they'll change my mind. Just so-so for me. Probably not something I would get again. Like Alex was saying, a lot of the seasoning, it just kind of fell off, so the potato itself really doesn't have a whole lot of flavor, and you can tell that they've been sitting out a little bit. So pass on the Twisted Tater for me. I know that might be controversial, but we are going to try pizza fries. If not tonight, definitely another night. But yeah, just average. All right, so I think we're going to hit up our next 2 houses, which are going to be Dead Man's Pier, Winter's Wake, as well as Fiesta de Chupacabra. They are both back this way. So let's start with Chupacabra, and then we'll do Dead Man's. Okay, house number 4, Fiesta de Chupacabras. I like that one.
I liked it too. I feel like that was the first one we went in that like you really could tell you were in like one of those big studio warehouses. You really felt like you were in a village, and the puppets of the Chupacabras were like so cool.
That was really cool. The puppets alone are worth going through the house for. And then like Alex said in the beginning, it really felt like you were going through a village.
Yeah.
Like that set design so far, probably aside from Universal Monsters, was the best set design that we've seen out of the 4 houses that we've done. But it was fun. And Express, definitely worth it. 45-minute standby wait, you literally walk right in.
Yeah, we've been walking right into every single house that we've gone in so far.
Yeah.
We haven't had to wait at all. Also, this house is the first house that they have done all in Spanish. It's completely in Spanish.
Yeah, it made it a little bit harder to follow the story unless you speak Spanish, of course. But nonetheless, it was still a really, really good house. Probably like right above Coven for me as far as rankings go. We'll give you our official thoughts at the end. But now we're going to do the house I am most excited about, Dead Man's Pier.
Yeah,
very, very excited.
Everybody keeps saying that that's their favorite house this year, so we're really excited to go in there.
Yeah, let's go do it. And here we go, Dead Man's Pier, Winter's Wake. Currently posted at a 50-minute standby wait. This is the longest wait that we've seen so far tonight, but we are gonna walk right in with Express. Let's do it. And I know we mentioned at the beginning of the video that we paid $129 tonight for our Express Pass, worth every penny. If you were coming to Horror Nights for one night, you really have to do Express if you wanna try and get everything done in one night. It's still difficult to get everything in, but you have a much better shot if you go with Express. So we can certainly recommend it. It's worth it. Okay, so Dead Man's Pier, incredible. We didn't even finish all the houses yet. That's the house of the year.
Yeah,
10 out of 10.
They just did such a phenomenal job in there. It was so cool. We were actually the bravest in there and actually walked single file because we wanted to just see everything, and it was unreal.
It was so good. The set design was incredible. I don't want to spoil too much, but there's one scene in there that's gonna completely blow your mind. That's how good it was. It's just an amazing, amazing house. Big props to the Universal Creative Team for putting that together. Just amazing. I'm speechless.
I can't wait to do it again.
It rained in there. The costumes were amazing. All the barnacles that were on the faces. The costumes were awesome.
Amazing.
So good. If you're coming here, I don't care what the wait is, you have to go in that house because that is the house of the year. So next up, since we're in this area, we're gonna finish all the houses over here, and it's time for Halloween. The big IP, the big draw for this year is Halloween. So other than the weekend actually. So let's go inside and see. 50-minute standby wait. We are making our way through the queue for Halloween. We had to go through Race to New York starring Jimmy Fallon, and now we're making our way backstage. Right under Rip Ride Rocket. We got the Dead Man's Pier scare actors doing a set change right now. Amazing costumes, amazing scare actors.
I did it. I got through the whole house except the last room with all the mirrors. I literally hid my face in Matt's back. I didn't look at all. So I feel like the next time we do it, I'll have to actually look, but I was too scared. I literally was like, had my face in his back the whole last room.
Yeah, it was a really, really well done house. That last room is a lot of fun. There's like a bunch of mirrors and there's a whole bunch of Michael Myers. You don't know which ones are the real Michael Myers.
I know, that's what was scary.
And they got me both times. I got some good scares in there. We did miss Michael a lot.
Yeah.
Like especially in the beginning. We didn't really see him until like halfway through the house because we just kept missing the scares based on the run that we had.
He did get me one time. I had to like jump back.
But the theming in there, holy cow, like right out of the movie. We have never done Horror Nights before, as you guys know, and I know they've done Halloween houses in the past, but in my opinion, like, how could you get better than the original Halloween, right?
Yeah, I mean, they did a really good job. The whole, when you walk in, they have the facade of the house in there, like a whole house. It was cool.
Another amazing set design. It felt like you stepped right into the movie. Really, really enjoyed that house. It's definitely up there on my rankings.
Yeah.
And so far we've done 6 out of the 10 houses.
Yeah.
So we have 4 left to go, but I think we're gonna go try to catch Nightmare Fuel, the 11 o'clock showing. So we'll walk through a couple more scare zones on the way over there and show you guys some more spooky things. Ready to venture into Sweet Revenge?
It's the first time we're going through it in the dark.
Oh no, all the trick-or-treaters. Hello, Major Sweets. We're looking for some.
One of the first ones to get my names right all night. Kill this one.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
I don't mean to alarm you, but you got a raccoon on your thing.
As long as he doesn't eat the candy, right?
Well, yeah, that's a good point. But I'd be more concerned why you have a raccoon connected to a box connected to a red light.
Just making sure everything's okay over here, you know? I heard some kids are a little bit out of control, so.
Oh, you heard?
Yeah.
I thought the dead bodies weren't warning enough.
We'll keep an eye out for you.
Oh, thank God.
Oh no, hello. So we are making our way towards Nightmare Fuel Wildfire, but first we're gonna have to make our way through Conjure the Dark Scare Zone again. And look how awesome the vines are on this building over here. I love that the Pumpkin Lord is taking over the park. Gonna enter the fog. Here we go. Conjure the Dark. I know, it's hard to see with all the fog. Gotta keep an eye out. People might pop out from anywhere. Like right there. And I did want to call out that Diagon Alley is a safe space at Horror Nights. So if you're looking to escape some of the scary things, you can head into Diagon Alley. The rides are open. They close at a certain time, but you can still go there and it's very empty. So the 11 o'clock showing of Halloween Nightmare Fuel Wildfire is full. It is about to start, so we did not get here early. But the next one's at 12:30, and they said to come about 30 minutes ahead of time so you make sure you can get a seat. Since we missed Nightmare Fuel Wildfire, we're gonna hit up our next house, which is Bugs Eaten Alive. And I'm gonna be doing this one by myself because Alex is terrified of bugs. Okay, we just got out of Bugs Eaten Alive. Again, I went in that one by myself. Alex didn't want to go in. She's very, very afraid of bugs. I really enjoyed that house. Was it scary? Not really, but I really liked the story. It was kind of like a corny, old-timey story where they're selling this kind of air conditioner or this unit that can heat your home, it can cool your home, and it can also protect your home from bugs. Of course, everything goes wrong and the bugs take over the entire house, takes over the people. So there were a couple of decent jump scares in there, but overall it's not that scary of a house. If you're scared of bugs, there is one part that is probably gonna get to you a little bit. There's a hallway that you walk through, and then they have stuff that's kind of hanging from the ceiling and they shoot, you know, air at your feet. So if you're scared of bugs, that might get you a little bit. But overall, I really enjoyed the house. I thought the story was very well put together. You could easily understand everything that was going on. I liked it. I know like it probably didn't live up to the hype that everybody had so far based on other people's reviews, but I enjoyed it. I will definitely do bugs again. So that was house number 7 for me. You're going into your 7th right now.
Yeah, but we have 3 more left, and then we have completed all 10 houses. Well, I didn't do bugs, but you know what I mean.
Also, I've noticed that there is a lot of merchandise carts all throughout the park, so you don't necessarily have to stop in the Tribute store or stop in the Universal store. There's stuff all over. House number 7 on the night is going to be Descendants of Destruction. And a brief backstory on this before we go inside. It is a New York City subway terminal that has been kind of overtaken. So there's gonna be all sorts of creatures in here. I am from New York City, so I'm excited to see just the set design in here. Let's do it, Descendants of Destruction. And Descendants of Destruction, along with Bugs Eaten Alive, both had some pretty cool facades. Like right here, it looks like we're going into a rundown subway terminal. Okay, so we just did Descendants of Destruction. Honestly, a lot better than I thought it was gonna be.
I know, me too. I thought it was cool because we're from like New York. It just really felt like you were in like the subway system.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Just a little bit more scary. Not to say it's not scary these days, but yeah, the theming was really, really good. Like there was one scene where you actually walk through a subway car.
Yeah, I think that was my favorite.
It was all like run down and abandoned and everything. Really, really awesome set design in there. And then the creatures themselves, like the deeper you got into the house, the creepier they got.
Yeah.
And then the end was really cool because there's a whole section you walk through and everything's like black light.
Yeah, it's like neon.
Neon black light.
That
was
was
really
cool.
good.
Yeah.
So honestly, it was better than I thought it was gonna be. I thought this was gonna be towards the bottom of my list coming in. But it was pretty good. I enjoyed that house.
Yeah, and we have 2 left. We have Hellblock Horror and Blumhouse.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna head over to Blumhouse now, do that, and then catch the Nightmare Fuel show, the last one of the night. But we're getting a lot done.
I know.
And it's about 11:45 now, and we have 2 houses left to do.
Yeah.
So pretty good. Again, Express Pass, definitely worth it, especially if you're here for one night. So we are coming up on our 9th house of the night, and that is the Horrors of Blumhouse. It's currently posted at a 35-minute wait. This is kind of like a 2-for-1 house because there's the Black Phone as well as Freaky. I've not seen Freaky, I've seen the Black Phone though. To get to the Blumhouse house, we were actually walking right through the Fast and the Furious queue. My gosh, I don't even know the last time I was in this queue. Do you think the grabber is family? Is he family now since we're going through the Fast and the Furious queue?
I guess so.
Everybody's family, according to Dom.
I'm scared of the grabber. Hopefully he doesn't get me.
Okay, first of all, I don't like standing in front of this bush because who knows if Michael Myers is gonna come out, but holy cow, the Blumhouse house was a lot better than I thought it was gonna be.
I know, everyone said it wasn't that scary. I think I got like very scared.
That, to me, that was the scariest house we went in tonight.
I know, especially the Black Phone,
Yes.
like the second house within the house.
Yes.
We were literally like running because there was like some dark hallways. I was like, just get me through this.
I know, and it's 2 houses in one.
Yeah.
I didn't understand Freaky at all because I didn't see the movie, but there was a couple good scares in that.
Yeah.
But the Black Phone portion got us so many times.
Oh my god, we kept like jumping and grabbing each other.
We had such a really good run. So I know Blumhouse is kind of getting a bad rep, but honestly, that was one of the better walkthroughs we had.
Yeah, we got scared.
So we have one more house to do. And then actually first we're gonna go check out the Nightmare Fuel show because we don't want to miss it this time. And then it's just Hellblock Horror.
Yeah.
And we're done for the night. So let's go check out the show. And as we're leaving the horrors of Blumhouse, Ghoulish is going on, which is the second nighttime spectacular that takes place on the lagoon. And check this out, they got some projections on the buildings over here. We're not gonna be able to catch Ghoulish tonight. We'll watch it in its entirety another night. Final house of the night is going to be Hellblock Horror. Obviously, not too many people in the queue, just a couple people ahead of us, otherwise we would have had an entire run to ourselves. All right, so we just got out of Hellblock Horror. Just okay, definitely number 10 on my list out of all the houses that we've done.
Yeah, and I felt like it was pretty short. I feel like we got through that pretty quickly compared to the other ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was like some scares, but it wasn't that good.
Yeah, you could tell that this was a house that was probably supposed to be something else that fell through. The rumor on the street is that this was supposed to be Evil Dead, and I can kind of see that with the prison and everything. But some of the creatures in there were pretty cool.
Yeah.
They had some cool, you know, costumes and masks and everything.
Well, and also we just went in and it was a 10-minute standby, so we didn't even use our express. We just went in the standby and walked right in.
And it wasn't even 10 minutes.
No.
We literally just walked right in. There was one other family ahead of us.
Yeah.
And that was it. We were the only ones in the line. But just a decent house. Again, nothing that I would probably do again. If you have to skip a house at HHN this year, this is the house that you should probably skip. And as we begin to make our way towards the exit, just wanted to call out that they do have all the carnival games that you can play during HHN, like the football toss and the soccer kick. Of course, there's the basketball one as well. You can win some cute little prizes like that guy. They're always coming after you.
I know, always me. I don't know why.
Grow and spread Halloween, my minions. I have taken root and will now accept your praise. I
right, so that is going to do it for our very first night here at Halloween Horror Nights. I had a fantastic time. I'm sorry it took us this long to come to HHN. I had so much fun.
I know, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I really enjoyed myself too. It was so much fun.
So you don't regret the frequent Pier?
No, I don't. I'm glad that I did the houses that I did. I did 9 out of the 10.
Yeah.
I might do the 10th one next time we come back, so we'll see.
Yeah, it was so much fun. We got through all 10 houses. Again, Express is definitely worth it, especially if you were here for like 1 or 2 nights, because you can definitely get everything done. We saw the Nightmare Fuel show.
Yeah, that was really cool.
It was a pretty cool show. Got through all the houses. And again, they say it's hard to do a lot in one night.
And we did pretty much
We
everything.
did basically everything. We didn't see Ghoulish, and we didn't try a whole bunch of food.
Yeah, but that's going to be a separate video. We're definitely going to come back and we're going to do a whole separate video on trying a bunch of the food. We didn't get pizza fries tonight.
I know.
We have to come back and get pizza fries.
We have to come back just for that reason.
Yeah.
Everyone in the comments is going to be like, how did you go to HHN and not get pizza fries? That's what happens when you're trying to cram everything into one night. So if you guys enjoyed coming along with us, make sure you give the video a nice big thumbs up. If you guys are new to our channel, hit that subscribe button down below, because we have so many more HHN videos coming. We're going to do a video all about the food. We have so many different video ideas, so if you're not already subscribed, subscribe below so you don't miss out. And with that being said, we'll see you guys real soon.